$1.84 trillion. That is the total student loan debt sitting on American shoulders right now. 44.6 million people. Most of them educated. Most of them broke. Not broke because they are stupid, broke because they are smart. And nobody warned them that those two things could be the problem at the same time. This is not a budgeting video. This is not a cut your coffee lecture. This is the truth about why the most capable, most educated people in the room are often the furthest from financial freedom, and exactly what breaks the cycle. Every system that shaped your mind taught you one fundamental lesson above everything else. Do not act until you are certain. Study before the exam. Research before you submit. Prepare before you present. The system rewarded analysis. It punished rushed decisions. You were good at it. That is why you are where you are. Then the real world hit, and the rules flipped entirely. Wealth is not built through certainty. Wealth is built through calculated action taken inside uncertainty. 73% of adults aged 25 to 35 say they overthink major financial decisions. The person who bought into index funds in 2015 without being certain is wealthier today than the person who fully understood the theory and waited for more data. The person who bought real estate in a falling market, who launched a business without a guarantee, who invested when everyone else was scared. Those are the people who built something. The smart person? Still analyzing, building the spreadsheet, researching one more variable, waiting for the signal that never comes. Charlie Munger said it plainly. The real advantage is not being the smartest person in the room. It is being consistently not stupid. The goal is not perfect analysis. The goal is avoiding catastrophic inaction while the clock runs. Smart people are exceptional at earning money. The degrees, the rare skills, the negotiated salary, the title. And for a while, it looks exactly like it is working. But income is not wealth. Income is water flowing into a bucket with a hole in the bottom. 41% of Americans earning $300,000 to $500,000 a year say they are living paycheck to paycheck. Goldman Sachs 2025. Say that number out loud. $300,000 a year. Paycheck to paycheck. There is a name for what is happening. Lifestyle inflation. Every raise gets absorbed. New apartment, better car, more subscriptions. The number at the bottom of the bank statement stays the same, just with more zeros everywhere else. The S&P 500 returned 25% in 2024. Average wage growth was 3.3%. Someone with $50,000 sitting in an index fund made more passively than most workers got from a raise. Wealth is not what you earn. It is what you own and what grows while you sleep. Real estate, index funds, business equity. Things that appreciate whether you show up to work that day or not. The salary keeps you comfortable enough to stop being hungry. And that comfort is exactly what kills the drive to build anything beyond it. This one is uncomfortable, but it is the most important. Smart people have a complicated relationship with being wrong. They spent their entire lives being the person who knew the answer. Being right became identity. And identity is one of the most powerful forces in financial psychology. So what happens when the smart person makes a bad investment, starts a business that fails, follows advice that loses money? They do not treat it as information. They treat it as a threat to who they are. Instead of cutting fast and adjusting, they double down. They stay in the bad position because admitting the mistake feels like admitting they were never as smart as they believed. Behavioral economists confirm that intelligent people are often more vulnerable to ego-driven financial bias, not less. Overconfidence scales with success. The wealthiest investors in the world do not have a perfect record. They have a long record of being wrong quickly and moving on. Cut losses fast. Do not protect the ego in the market. Protect the capital. Smart people often refuse to learn from anyone they consider less educated than themselves. And in doing so, they cut themselves off from people who have actually built something. The self-made person with no degree who built a business from zero and sold it for 7 figures knows something, whether you respect their vocabulary or not. Humility is not a soft skill in finance, it is a survival skill. If you value content that helps you build real wealth and stronger thinking, follow wealth principles and like this video so more people can find it. Smart people are drawn to complexity the way moths are drawn to light. Simple solutions feel wrong to them. If the answer is not sophisticated, layered, and difficult, it must be too easy to actually work. So they keep searching. Options trading, arbitrage, leverage, something else. Always researching the next thing, never executing the current one. Meanwhile, here is what actually works. Spend less than you earn. Invest the difference consistently. Do not touch it. Repeat for decades. That is it. Poor financial literacy cost Americans $246 billion in 2025. The irony: the most educated people often overcomplicate the simplest path to wealth. The person who set up an automatic transfer to an index fund on day one and never thought about it again is quietly building generational wealth. The person engineering a complex, optimized strategy is still on YouTube. Complexity is the enemy of consistency, and consistency is the only thing that actually works. If you recognized yourself in any part of this video, that is not an insult. It is the only thing that makes change possible. Stop waiting to be certain. Start allocating now, even imperfectly. Stop optimizing your income. Start building ownership. Stop protecting your ego. Cut fast. Move on. Stop searching for the complex answer. Execute the simple one with consistency. The world is full of brilliant people who died broke. Not because they lacked ability, because they confused intelligence with wisdom and analysis with action. The most dangerous version of broke is the one where you are smart enough to explain exactly why you are stuck, but not humble enough to do the uncomfortable thing that gets you out. You already have the intelligence. The question is whether you are going to let it work for you or against you. If this changed the way you think about money, share it with someone brilliant who needs to hear it. Subscribe. We are just getting started.